Hey guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. Thank you so much for dropping into this video. I am going to try to get through this video fairly quickly. But before I even start showing you all of the things, I want to say this. I want for this video to reach folks who are not familiar with the Makers Market. Now, those of you that are, you too. I'm not excluding you, but what I'm saying is these items and items like these can be found on the Makers Market. My friend Angela, the Traveling Crafter, along with some support, some significant support from my friend Carol at A Crinkled Path, have a platform for sellers to sell their items on. Angela and Carol, and I don't even know how many makers are on there now. I'm one of them, but there's hundreds, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think there's hundreds in this market who sell, and it is like an Etsy. It's the same concept as an Etsy. I think it's better for me as a seller and for you as a buyer. And the reason I think it's better for me is because I have Angela and Carol as support. If I get onto Etsy and I try to sell on Etsy, I'm in a sea of hundreds of thousands of makers, and it's just, to me, it's just harder. This particular market, we have a show and tell section and a chat section, and we all kind of can share, and it's just more specific to our junk journaling community. And that's why I love it. You know, it's about us. It's about us. And Angela makes sure of that. And so does Carol. In fact, Carol has an upcoming Zoom call that she's doing for anyone who's interested in regards to shipping and resources out there for sellers who are looking for the most efficient and financially effective way to ship items. And she's been doing it a long time. She's the expert. So, it's things like that. But anyway, what I wanted to show you today came from my friend Angela, the Traveling Crafter. I did purchase some things, a couple things, but she sent me a box that was so big, I will never, like, this video would be 3 hours long. But I wanted to share with you the most significant things that you may be interested in, like I said, that are also on the Makers Market. You can go out there and look for these same items right there. I'm going to link the Makers Market on in the description, so it's all right there. But let me show you this. These were not on the Makers Market, but Angela's husband Dave, actually, these belong to him, and she sent them to me because I work in healthcare, and I'm just fascinated with all of this stuff. And there's two of them, and they're absolutely beautiful. They're from the 60s, and I'm going to see what I can do to give them another life. Yeah, I am so ecstatic. Now, look at this tray. Isn't this awesome? I cannot wait to decorate, and I'm going to use this in my kitchen. I have a display that it will go perfectly in. Isn't that awesome? All the things, French Market, Mardi Gras, Mississippi Bridge, yeah, all of it. It's just awesome. So thank you, Angela. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of books real quick. This is the book cover, but I am going to take some of that stuff out of those surgical books that she sent, make some ephemera, and this is going to become a journal. I think I'm going to do the cinch bound journal on this one. Isn't this red beautiful? Isn't this cover awesome? I absolutely love this book. I love the font. It's so cool. So you may see that in a future project. Now, I'm going to do a separate video on this book. I had never seen this book. This book I saw at a live sale. Angela and Carol and my friend Sandy at Wilhelmina is her YouTube channel. Carol is at A Crinkled Path. I will list all their channels. But every Thursday, except for the first Thursday of the month, they have a live sale. This, I try and catch them. Every Thursday, I try to catch them. I had never seen this book before. And when Angela pulled this book out, oh, I said I had to have this one. Check this out. And I will. I'm going to do a separate video and do a full flip through on this book and give you all the information. But it is the red in this book. Oh yeah, Christmas journal right here. This one's a Christmas journal. So more to come on that. And then I saw this Ideals. This was in a recent live sale that I picked up. This was an Ideals from the 1946. I have some Ideals, but I don't have any this old. Oh, and look what she did. She tucked in, oh, look at this. It's a Red Cross quilt. Oh yeah, oh perfect. I have a series that I've done. Nurse Nancy is a little golden book that I made a junk journal out of, and I have a few more. I also have a Dr. Dan little golden book that I want to create a junk journal in. So I have all kinds. The folks who know me know that I have all kinds of ephemera for this, so I kind of stick it aside and work on it periodically. And I'll when I'm finished with one or two of them, I will let you know. So this is I don't have an Ideals that's this old, but look, if you're not familiar with Ideals magazines, they are absolutely luscious. The pages, I mean, everything. I'd never heard of Ideals before I started junk journaling. And I'm being serious. I'd never heard of them. And I started junk journaling, introduced to them. And there are many makers in the makers market who have Ideals magazines for sale. So go check out the makers market. I want that platform to be successful. Okay, these, I absolutely love these, and I'm going to tell you why. I can envision these being a cinch-bound book. Isn't this a beautiful cover? I absolutely love them. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to make out of those. Projects for days. I love it. Okay. And Angela, again, this is, I cannot wait to break out my Sizzix machine. I might do this one on the Cuttlebug too. I don't know. It depends on how. Look at this. Look how cute this is. Just a little piece of ephemera. And look, she included these little bingo. I didn't have any of these. I recently got some ephemera made with them in a Happy Mail. I got in a Happy Mail, and I just never had any. So those were awesome. Then she sent me a monkey box, but it actually has a card. And look at, this is a vintage card. I don't know if I could tell the year, but look how cute. It's a Color Me card. This is and again, I also have some monkey ephemera set to the side. This is going to go in my Louisiana journal. So that's coming up. Let's see. I don't know where to go next. I just know I don't want to miss anything. So this, can we say belly band? Isn't this awesome? The color, it's just incredible, the things that we can repurpose and give life to again. I just love that part of junk journaling. Okay, let's go here. Look at these. I have never used these in junk journaling. And I'm going to tell you, I think what I'm going to do with them, because I saw Angela do this, I may use these in decor. Because I have some, I'm thinking of transitioning a room in my house and just making it more eclectic than it is. And I think I can, look at these, aren't they gorgeous? I think I can make this work in that project. So thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. I want to talk a minute about this. Okay. next Saturday, August 25th, Sunday, August 25th at 1:45. If you will go to my channel and hit the live tab, you're going to see a live session that's scheduled for August 25th. If you want to be notified, go click the notify button. Angela and I are going to be working with Tim Holtz alcohol inks. I've never done them. I've never couldn't tell you how to do it. I have not a clue. Talked to Laura, the half-ass crafter, the other day, and she was telling me a little bit about it, thank God. And then Angela has worked with them, of course. You know, she's worked with many different mediums. And I asked her if she would do a live with me and show me how, you know, talk me through how to do that on a live. And she said, sure. So she said one of the things that you could use was this photo paper, and that's what this is. So she said she'd send me some. So that's what this is for. Again, just go, if I can link it, I will. But if not, you'll have to go into my channel. At the very top, it'll have a tab that says live. Click that and then look for the one that's upcoming, August 25th. Okay, let's, I don't even, oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. And why I'm telling you guys this is because, wait, you'll see. You'll see. Okay, look. So I got this, Success with Houseplants. I saw Meg at Chasing Retro do a houseplant book. It was fabulous. And Meg, if you watch this, I'm going to go rewatch that video so I can copy everything you do. Everything you did. I love this binder, Angela. Thank you. Angela recently, one of her dear friends' mother passed away, and they were going through her house. And so most of this documentation that I'm going to share with you, I'm not going to go through it and explain every piece, but most of this documentation is from that. Okay, so I know she's going to be uploading into the Maker's Market different packets and pictures and just different things that came out of that estate. So just keep that in mind. You may want to check back in a few days and see, because and the Maker's Market is constantly changing. It's like I said, it's not just Angela, it's not just Carol, it's not just Wilhelmina, it's not just me. There are many makers who are selling in that Maker's Market now. So if you're looking for something, give it a shot. It's a secure website that, you know, I wouldn't be on it if it wasn't. Look how cute this is. I love this. This is frame worthy. I may have to put that with my eclectic stuff to go in my room. That is so awesome. Okay, some ledgers. Well, actually, this is an envelope, but isn't that cool? Check these out. Right? Look at these. Even a blind hog gets an acorn once in a while. I always heard the saying, even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. And then, like, what's the other one? Even a clock is right twice a day. Not a dead clock. What did they say? Oh, y'all tell me in the comments now, because I can't remember, but it's something like that. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Love this documentation. I have a whole file full of that kind of stuff. Look at this one. Look at this, guys. Look. I don't know what year this is, but if I had to guess, I bet it's the 50s. Look at this recipe. Don't you love that? Let's see, does it? Yes, see, this is 1950, this receipt. Just some, just gorgeous stuff. Now, I will tell you, I have, in the beginning, I've been doing this a little over a year, for those of you who are new here. I've been doing this for a little over a year, and for a year, I would I have things like this, not much, but I do have things like this that I have hoarded. Like, seriously, I have hoarded them. And this coming year, I know 2025 is right around the corner, is going to be my year to use it. I'm going to stop hoarding things. I'm going to try. Isn't this awesome? Oh, this is new. New, 1994, not new, but I love this. Grandma handwriting. Now, check this out, guys. She sent me a 1952 newspaper from Cedar Falls. It is absolutely stunning. And Angela, I've not gone through this yet, but I will. I can promise you. Look at that image. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I'm going to spend some time with that one. Kitchen Clatter. 20 cents from 1969. Look at these folks. Aren't they so cute? I love it. Look at this picture. And my faux photos, this would be perfect as a faux photo. Not that I'll need them, because wait till you see what I'm going to show you in just a minute. Look her hair. Isn't that pretty? Okay. This is awesome. This is almost like rice paper, too. It's so amazing to me. I'm going to try to iron that out. But tax receipt year, 1927. I just think that's amazing. And look at this. Selling for cows. Oh, the pedigrees. Oh, okay. That's fascinating. Now, this one was, I thought this was, it's just fascinating to me. Look at the Anne, betrothed. The betrothal of Miss Janet Schaefer to Gerald Johnson was revealed by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. O.N. Schaefer, 1826 Iowa Street, at a party Friday evening in their home. The announcement was made on clothespins of stick candy and gumdrops on a clothesline of twisted orchid, green and white yarn. 20 guests were seated at a large table decorated with a large centerpiece of cut flowers in Miss Schaefer's chosen colors of orchid, green, and white. Isn't that? I think that's so awesome. This is from 1950. So this and this. So here's her engagement and here's her wedding. Isn't that fabulous? I can't wait to make, I'm going to make a tag out of that for sure. I need to do that today. And then this was a sale of this cow. Does it have a name? Bred and owned. This is, see, 1959. That's fascinating to me. All the old records and ledgers. Okay, what next, guys? All right. Can we get to the good part? Y'all ready? Let me show y'all something. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to tell you something. It is very hard, for whatever reason, I am in southern Louisiana. It is very hard for me to come by black and white photos. Now, yes, I could go buy them. I could go buy them on Etsy. I could go buy them on eBay. I don't know if you've priced them lately, but they can be a little expensive. And so for the purposes of what we do, you know, I like to keep my costs down. If you are interested in photos, oh, I know why I did that. Hold on a second. In black and white photos, I know that there's going to be, Angela's going to upload several to the Makers Market. You can see here, let me separate this out. Hold on a second. I'm going to show y'all something. This is she got a bunch, and she's going to be selling a bunch, okay? So just keep that in mind. But here is the whole stack. I separated them out, okay? But I wanted to show you some of my favorites I pulled. Look at these ladies. Look at this scene. Can't you see this in a Christmas journal? Isn't that beautiful? Look at this little boy's face with his puppy. I love this. These ladies all dressed up. All the children. her and her puppies. Now, this was one of my favorites. I loved this one because of the coloring and because look at how majestic he looks. This is like quintessential America, you know. You could see this in a farmhouse journal. I love it. Aren't they beautiful little boys? And look at the nurses. So you know where this is going. In fact, I need to set that one to the side so I don't forget it. Yeah, these are just some of my favorites. This is a postcard. I actually need to put it over there because I'd separated the postcards out. Look how sweet. Look at this dirt road. Look how happy they are. I'm going to tell y'all something. I grew up on a dirt road. Some of the happiest times I ever had was on a dirt road. I mean, I know we all have to evolve in technology and all that business. Look how sweet. Look at his mama. Her mama. That's so sweet. But man, times were simpler then, weren't they? Look at these cars. Look at this one. I love this one too. So those are just some. I mean, look, I've never had a negative like that. I mean, I could sit here and go through so many of these with you guys, but just pop over to the Makers Market, check it out. There's going to be a ton. I want to show you something else too, okay, guys? Check these out. Isn't this so sweet? Look how sweet. These are some pages from a scrapbook. These are those. Those are some postcards. Check these out. I'll show you a couple of them. And I think these are from, 1952. If you are getting into junk journaling, if you are looking for ephemera, and you want authentic ephemera, go. I can't recommend enough the Makers Market. Now check these out. These are called, if you don't know, because I did not know this. These are called cabinet cards. I have never owned a cabinet card, ever. So these are my very first cabinet cards. Angela, thank you so very much. I will cherish these, I promise. Isn't that incredible? Check this out. Look at him. Henry William from Storm Lake, Iowa. I'm just fascinated by that. Look at her. Look. That's something. And him. I've never, and I have a Victorian journal that I have plans to make, and some of these are going to go in that journal. Look, this has got the stand and everything so you can stand it up. Isn't he sweet? Oh my goodness, look at these little kids. Look at this group. Thank you so much, Ange. Really and truly. These are beautiful. Beautiful. First ever. So thank you so much for that. Okay, we'll go through a couple of other things. Let me show you some funnies real quick. Let me show you this. Okay. Look, the monkey battle. I love it. Okay, these are all old, aged envelopes. This is from 1939. And I know Angela has a video out there in her in her many, many, many videos to talk about what you can do with these aged envelopes. Nancy at Wishes and Weeds recently did something. Look, Nancy. And so I know that there's some resources out there. I separated these out. Some of these had cards in them. I separated them out because I do want to do a project with the old vintage envelopes. So, upcoming project. And let's see here. Let me show you this. How cool is this? That is his actual Boy Scout badge. Boy Scout certificate. Is that incredible? Isn't that incredible? I think these are ink blotter cards. Now, again, I've never owned any. I've never seen any. And if I did, I wouldn't have known what I was looking at, I guess. But I've never seen any here. And we have antique stores here all the time. But I'll tell you, I kind of try to stay out of the antique stores because, you know, antique stores can be a little bit expensive. So, now check these out, how cute these are. Isn't that fun? Look here. I think that's so fun. Now, again, it's such a hard cover. I was wondering if I could make this into a coil-bound book. I think I should have enough clearance right here to be able to punch through that. And I think we're going to try it. We're going to see. Angela was kind enough to send me this. She came across a bunch of these, so be on the lookout either at live sales or in the Makers Market for these. So this is the combo, Tim Holtz. It's got the stencil and the stamps, and I love this. The best way out is always through. I love these stamps. Thank you, Ange. Let's better look at them, maybe. Okay. All right, you guys ready for this? There is something else I wanted to show you. Let's go through this one first. So again, this comes out of Angela's friend's mother's estate. So again, Makers Market's going to have a ton of this stuff. Either that or the live sales or both. Be worth taking a look though. Look at these. Look at these cards. Look at the tape. I have a few. I do have a few vintage, very few vintage cards. Again, I've been hoarding them. I've been hoarding them. These are, I've seen as far as the vintage Valentines, y'all, why don't we make these anymore? Look at this one. It's a hinged one. It's a hinged. I don't have any vintage Valentines, I can tell you that right now. It's incredible. I know I could keep y'all here all day going through each and every one of these. But look at this. Isn't that pretty? I never thought about using these name cards that come in graduations, but what a great idea, huh? Oh, look at this. Hold on. The Girl Scout uniform, how to take care of it. Isn't that something? Yeah, I have a special place for these vintage cards too. I need to pull this Girl Scout thing out. I have a separate place. I have a Girl Scout and a Boy Scout book that I'm thinking about. I know I have projects for days. Projects for days. Look how cute he is. What is that? Pete, look at that. Anyhow, what it said. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, y'all. All of it is fabulous. Look at this. 1949. That looks brand new. Can you see that? It looks brand new. Golly. Look at that, how cute. Oh, look how sweet she is. Oh, to the scanner I go. Oh, yes, I am scanning her. Scanning her. Oh, look how cute. Oh, my God. Y'all, it's killing me. I'll be scanning for days, but that's okay. Yes. Just wanted to give you an idea. Now, these elongated ones, I love these. I absolutely love these. And this beautiful, look at this little, yep. And then this one is this one's beautiful. This one's absolutely beautiful. I want to scan the front and I want to cut out each individual thing and make little bitty like TV cards, I guess. That's what Meg calls them, and that's where I first saw it. So, and look at this font. And that, whatever this font is, they need to bring it back. They need to bring that back. Okay. I know I went through this really quickly, but like I said, it's so much. I didn't want to, well, first of all, I wanted to say thank you to Angela, of course, but I didn't want it to become about just what I got. I want this, like I said earlier, this video to be about what you can find on the Makers Market. It's really an incredible place to get lost in, I think. Now, I'll save this for last, and this one made me emotional. I guess I know why it made me emotional, but it touched my heart in such a way. So for those of you who are new here, I do work in healthcare, and I've worked in a hospital for many, many years now, many moons. And whenever I was first hired 1,000 years ago to work in a hospital, I'm a secretary. I don't care what my title is these days. I mean, it's evolved over time, but basically I'm a secretary, right? And you don't have to call me an executive assistant. You don't have to call, none of that means anything to me. I type for a living. That's what I do. And 1,000 years ago, whenever I was hired as a part-time clerk. That was a title, and it was part-time by a nurse who was the director of a telemetry unit in a hospital. And it is only because of her hiring me and the fact that I not only worked and supported her, I also supported the other nurse directors who worked in the hospital. Eventually, that's kind of what it turned into. I would get bored, and I needed work. You know, if I was going to be at work, I'm going to work. That's just how I am. And so I'd go to these other nurse directors, whether it was the director of ER, the director of quality, the director of med surg, I did ICU, all the nurses, the CNO. Go to the CNO. Hey, do you have anything for me to do? You know, I got some time today. You have a project. And they took that, my willingness to learn, and they fostered that. They mentored me in a way, and I still tell people this to this day. I don't work directly with nurses or directly under nursing anymore, but I tell people to this day that I learned what a hospital really works like because of those nurses. Had I just been a secretary and hired into the hospital environment where I sat in an office and I was insulated from the patient care side of it, I would never have experienced the success that I have had, and the not just the success, because that's not really it, the fulfillment that I have experienced working in a hospital. It would have been different. But I learned at the feet of those nurses. And so whenever I saw this, I thought, oh, well, this is going to be interesting. And so as you can see, I think the post date is on here. It's in some of the documents. But the first thing that I did see was this. And it is a nurse's license from 1934. And I just think it just made me emotional. It just made me emotional. I'm so thankful for the career track that I've had, because I was put in the places I needed to be put at the time that I needed to be put, you know, because I didn't have a degree. I don't have a degree. But like I said, I always knew that I wanted to work around people that were smarter than me. And I've been able to do that. So check this out. The American Journal of Nursing. Been around since the 30s. It's still around today. Look at this. Her nurse's pen. I cannot, I'm going to be scanning for days. I'm telling y'all, look at the laws relating to, and I haven't even read this, so this is going to be so interesting to read the laws that were related to nursing. Compensation and expenses. The members of said board shall each receive a compensation of $5 per day. Oh my God. This is going to be fascinating. I cannot wait to read through that. And then this was some type of birth certificate or some attestation that said you had a birth certificate. I have to read through that a little bit more, but Angela thought enough of me to send me something that she knew that I would cherish, and I do. And so this, the scanned copies of this are going to go into some of my Nurse Nancy's and my Dr. Dan books. So that I think that's it, guys. Oh, wait. Then she sent me, I'm sorry. Then she sent me fabric. She sent me fabric, and these are so awesome. These are like those textile fabrics. I cannot wait to use those. And listen, I'm not going to go through every one of these, but listen, she said in a recent video, Angela said in a recent video, she was just like, please tell me if you want me to stop sending you my scraps. Don't stop. Don't ever stop. I love this stuff. I absolutely love this stuff. And, you know, tags for days and ruffles, and I just sit sometimes, I mean, look at this. How perfect a ruffle is this going to be? In fact, when I turn off the camera, that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go make this into a ruffle. I just sit mindlessly sometimes whenever I'm in a slump or even a funk. Whenever I'm in a funk sometimes, and I'll sit at my sewing machine and just do ruffles, because it's just, there's just something about it that lifts my spirits and makes me happy. So that's what I do. Anyway, that's what I have for you today, guys, and I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I will link everything in the description that I can. I will pop up a video at the end if you're interested in that. Just hit that button. And I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Check them out at the Makers Market. I really don't think you'll be disappointed. And you know what I always say at the end, guys, if you're coming back, you know what I'll say. If you're new here, I always end my videos the same way, and I really do mean this for each and every person that watches my video. I hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I had sharing all these goodies with you guys. Thanks, and we'll chat soon. Bye.